Hey Zipster, I'm usually not really too into the whole video making thing, but this time I figured I'd make an exception. I usually just watch your videos and don't really leave too many comments. I just kind of watch and pass by. But this time's a little different. I'm sorry I played with this thing because I forgot how to even make a video, so it's the sound sounds all crappy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix it, but whatever. Anyway, I wanted to just comment on this whole tipping and whatnot. Basically, I live off tips. I work in the pizza industry for 2 more weeks, and then my ass is out of this town and gonna go start a trucking career. It's kind of random, but whatever. Yeah, I'm all for the tips. I tip everybody. I tip the FedEx guy, I tip movers, I tip the Sonic girls, I tip waiters, waitresses, delivery drivers. I may not tip extravagantly, but I know I don't tip lousy. I tip kind of in between, whatever. But I work off of tips, and I've never ever tampered with anybody's food for not tipping me. I have gone as far as to tell them about it on the doorstep, and I've gotten to the point where I know people that don't tip me, and I'll have their change in my hand right there, and like I take it and I'll take the dollar, like the 20 from them when it was like 1984, and I'll just like take the 20, and while their hand's there I'll just open my hand and drop the change into their palm, as if like I'm directly telling them that they're a cheap bastard. But that's about all I've really done. If they tell me that that was my tip, if they actually tell me that 12 cents was my tip or whatever, I'll tell them something like, well, I'm sorry, tips are supposed to tear, not be coin or whatever. I can't think of it. I say something a lot more witty whenever I'm actually on a doorstep. But yeah, it drives me nuts. People that are on welfare order from us all the time. And yeah, I understand you want to treat your kids. Don't treat your kids at my expense. When you don't tip me, it costs me a lot of gas money. And if I think that's completely selfish to have to put somebody else out of their way to please yourself. If you're doing that, then you're a bad person. It's simple as that. You're a bad person. But that's the way I was raised. If you put somebody else out for your own benefit, you are a bad person. But yeah, the whole tipping thing, we live off of our tips. If you don't tip, it's the way America is set up. People say, oh, get another job. Well, if we all got another job, well, guess what? Your ass would be sitting there filling your own drinks. You would be going back and having to make your own food, which you could do sitting at home, which would defeat the purpose of carrying your ass out of the house. So yeah, there's no excuse not to tip. If you don't tip, you're just an asshole. That's it. I mean, you're just an asshole, and you deserve to sit there and wait longer than everybody else that tips. Okay, that's all. Okay, bye.